Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply. Let the weight of the day dissolve, like mist rising with the morning sun. Feel that? That's the universe whispering to you. All is well. Even in the chaos, even in the uncertainty, everything, yes, everything, is working out for your highest good. This isn't just hope, it's truth. Let me show you how. The day began like any other, but little did Claire know her life was about to change. The morning sun filtered through the curtains, painting her bedroom in soft golden hues, but Claire didn't feel its warmth. Instead, she felt the familiar weight of her worries, a list of unanswered emails, unpaid bills, a dream she feared was slipping away. Her grandmother's words echoed in her mind, words Claire had always brushed aside. All is well, my dear, even when it doesn't seem like it. Claire used to think it was just an empty phrase, something people said to comfort themselves when life got too hard. But that day, she was desperate enough to listen. While tidying her cluttered desk, she found an old journal her grandmother had gifted her. On the inside cover, written in her grandmother's elegant handwriting, were the words, "The universe is always conspiring for your highest good. Trust it." Something about those words stopped Claire. They weren't just comforting, they felt like a lifeline. For the first time in weeks, she allowed herself to pause. She sat down, clutching the journal, and asked the universe out loud, "If all is well, show me. If everything is working out, give me a sign." That evening, a small, seemingly insignificant thing happened. Her favorite song from childhood played on the radio, one she hadn't heard in years. It was as though the universe was whispering back, "I'm here, I'm listening." Claire didn't know it yet, but this was the beginning of her transformation. You see, Claire's story is a mirror for all of us. How often do we let the noise of worry drown out the whispers of trust? How often do we forget that the universe, vast and infinite, is working tirelessly behind the scenes for our good? Here's the truth. Life isn't random. Every twist, every delay, every detour, they're not roadblocks, but recalibrations. They're leading you to something better. Claire began a simple practice her grandmother had once taught her: gratitude. Every morning, before the worries could creep in, she'd write down 3 things she was thankful for. At first, it felt forced. Coffee, she scribbled one day. Sunlight. But over time, something shifted. One morning, she wrote, "I'm grateful for this pause. I'm grateful for the chance to rewrite my story." And just like that, Claire began to see her challenges differently. A week later, she received an email that caught her off guard. A publisher she'd submitted her manuscript to months ago, a dream she thought she'd lost, wanted to meet with her. It wasn't a yes, but it was a step. And for the first time in years, she felt a flicker of hope. But here's the thing. It wasn't the email that changed Claire. It was her perspective. She realized that even if the meeting didn't lead to her dream, it was proof that the universe was responding to her trust. She started to believe that even closed doors weren't failures. They were redirections. This is the magic of trust. When you stop fighting against the current and start flowing with it, the universe moves mountains for you. But let me be clear. This isn't about blind optimism. It's about understanding a deeper truth. Life isn't happening to you. It's happening for you. Think about it. Every struggle, every heartbreak, every delay, it's not punishment. It's preparation. Let me ask you something. Can you look back at a time in your life when you thought all was lost, only to realize later it was a blessing in disguise? That job you didn't get, the relationship that ended, the detour that seemed pointless. It all led you here, and you're still standing. Because all along, the universe had a bigger plan for you. Claire embraced this truth. She started to live not in fear, but in trust. She took risks, not recklessly, but boldly, knowing that even failure was a stepping stone. And slowly, her life began to bloom. The publisher loved her book. The unpaid bills? A freelance opportunity appeared just in time. The list of worries? They began to shrink one by one as Claire learned to let go. Now, here's the lesson. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know how it will all work out. Your job is simple. Trust. Trust that every setback is a setup. Trust that every no is clearing the path for the right yes. Imagine this. Your life is a tapestry. Up close, it may look like a mess of tangled threads, knots, and chaos. But step back, and you'll see the masterpiece being woven. A design so intricate, so perfect, that it could only have been crafted by something greater than you. Claire's story isn't unique. It's your story. It's my story. It's the story of anyone willing to believe that no matter how dark the night, the sun will rise again. All is well. Say it out loud. Everything is working out for my highest good. Doesn't it feel lighter? Like the weight has shifted? That's not just hope. That's truth taking root in your soul. Thank you for listening to All Is Well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Trust the process, let go of fear, and know that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Because all is well. Always. Save this video so you can come back to share your success story. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the thumbs up and like button. Comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button because this year, we are dedicated to making videos to hold you accountable to make your best year yet.